Hey, it's Wednesday, and I'd like to talk about something that's been on my mind. But before I do that, I want to give you a quick introduction of what these Wednesday videos are going to be about. As you can see, it's titled, What's He Gonna Say Wednesday? And the reason for that title, and those of you who have the pleasure of knowing me in person, know that I sometimes like to say just crazy off the wall things. I love to spark discussion and get people really thinking about what matters in life. So the whole point of these sessions, really, that's what it's going to be about. They're not going to be super refined. As you can see, I'm not even using the great lighting or anything on these videos. They're going to be a little bit more raw. If I make mistakes, I'm going to leave them in. If you see a jump in the video, it's probably because I sneezed. So what I'd like to talk about this week is really all of the scary news that we're seeing on LinkedIn and that we have been seeing for a few months. About the new SEC priorities, FINRA rules and priorities, and I've seen lots and lots of professionals out there that are talking about how scary all these new rules are and what the regulators are going to be focusing on and how detrimental it's going to be to businesses. And what's really bothering me about that is the fact that it's so negative. And as many as you know, I have been a chief compliance officer and I still serve in fractional roles. And what I can tell you is that none of these rules are all that scary. In fact, none of the changes are even all that dramatic. So watch out for the people that are trying to scare you and ask yourself, why are they trying to scare me? The reality is the rules are there for a couple very simple, basic reasons. One, to protect the investing public, because unfortunately there have been people in business that didn't have the client's best interests at heart in the past. But two, they're actually there to help you run your business more efficiently. If you're looking at compliance as a hurdle to your business, that's going to make things more difficult. You really do need to change the way that you look at it and your perspective and shift that perspective, because staying compliant with the rules and regulations can actually dramatically improve the operational efficiency of your practice if done correctly. Just one quick example, and I'm going to make this really simple so it's a little more relatable to everybody, is even just in how you document your interactions with your clients, what interactions you're having and how you're having them. By doing that the right way, you can not only meet all of the compliance requirements from all the rules that are supposedly so scary, but you're also going to be able to improve your operational processes. You're going to have everything in one spot. All your staff's going to need to know where to go for everything. And if you're doing it consistently, you can build all of your workflows around that as well. And those are the things that matter. Those are the things that are going to move your business forward. And a lot of what we find scary in the business world is actually just a matter of not being leveraged properly. And if you're one of my clients, you already know this, but we talk about how do we leverage the rules to make our business better? And how do we not say no to more business? And that's a big mindset change, but a very important one. And that will take you leaps and bounds ahead of where you are right now. So keep in mind, if you're looking on social media or you're thinking about any of this stuff this week, whenever you see an ad or a post on LinkedIn or really any social media platform, if it sounds scary, ask yourself, is it really that scary? Or is somebody just trying to sell me something? Because real movement forward and real scalability comes from being able to leverage those challenges in a positive way to move your business forward. Keep in mind, compliance doesn't mean saying no. Compliance doesn't mean adding more layers to the process. It means adjusting the process and increasing efficiency to increase compliance. So if you have any questions, you guys know the drill. You can always send me a private message. You can feel free to comment on this video, and I'll be happy to talk to anybody that wants to have a conversation. If you really want to set up some time to talk to me one-on-one, the best way to do that is go to jpcoachingnow.com and click on that Book Now link. I'll be happy to sit down and have a chat about this or any other topics that are on your mind. And until then, I'll see you next Wednesday.